Welcome back to the Bricks. You know, we still talking sports. We still in the NBA right now. Mike Lewis, Ken Boyer. Big night for one of the greatest centers in our era, man. Shaquille O'Neal's getting his jersey retired.
The greatest in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, as far as what we've seen, you know, we've heard about the other greats, Wilt and Kareem.
Yeah, best I've seen.
Yeah, and you know, you go off some of Shaq's career highlight numbers, man. It's pretty impressive. You know, we're talking a season MVP award back in 2000. You know, he's got a Rookie of the Year award when he was first drafted back in 92, 93. Eight-time all first team.
Yeah.
9 times he led the league in field goal percentage. 15-time All-Star, 4 NBA titles. I mean, the numbers speak for itself, but just as a dominant force and a presence, Shaq was a beast, man.
Yeah, I mean, a real beast. I mean, and you can think, I mean, won rings at multiple, franchises, was the face of 3 different franchises, starting out in Orlando, then LA, and in Miami. You know, was even, a police officer and the sheriff in
he's done it all,
he went to
man.
Miami. I mean, Shaq Fu. I mean, he has a, I mean, the man has really had an impressive career. You know, a guy that who Shaq, just recently received his PhD from Barry University. I mean, the guy, did it the right way. You know, degree from LSU where he played. I mean, guy is just like exactly a perfect model, you know what I mean, as to how you want a player to be. We never, seen Shaq catching gun charges or, no locker room cancer or anything like that.
He was making movies, man.
Yeah,
Kazam and that stuff, man.
And still came out on the court and Kazam, every night. So I mean, this is a guy that you never had to worry about bringing it. I mean, Kobe got on him a little bit about being out of shape sometimes.
How that go?
Yeah. I mean, but that's literally the only friction that Shaq is facing when it comes to the team. And brilliant career, round of applause for, the big Dub Diesel, like he liked to be called, man. Never changed his number, never changed. I mean, he's just doing this thing, man.
You think about the three-peat that they ran into. Nobody can stop him, man. You're going against Rick Smits and Anthony Davis. And then you got, Matt Geiger and... Mutombo on his way out. Yeah. And you had Tom McCullough.
He had Mutombo, when it was AI and Mutombo and Kobe and Shaq. I mean, he went through a lot of different duos. Same thing like, he's returning, home and have his jersey retired. Kobe Bryant. I feel like at this point, I mean, they're grown, man. I'm sure they're past so many different things.
They said Kobe got something to play for him tonight, man.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he gotta love that guy, especially dealing with what Kobe's dealing with now. I know you can appreciate, what you had in Shaq and when he was in LA.
You wonder how many rings they could have won together, man.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of what they didn't beat Detroit in 04, but. I'm telling you, man. I think if them guys could have settled their problems, you think they would have seen at least five.
No, I think more than 5. I mean, Shaq obviously got another one. I think
Spurs start turning on. I mean, I say at least 5, at least 2 more.
Spurs didn't have an answer when David Robinson left. It was over. The Twin Towers, got hit about the same time the actual Twin Towers.
That's true.
So I mean, that was it. That is not the same. But I mean, like you said, Shaq, he went through a lot of people, much like Kobe, all these, next Jordans, supposed to be next Shaqs and next big man in line. Shaq dominated them all. Even to the point of a Chinese exchange when and Yao Ming came. Those were some good battles and Shaq still was a dominant force there. I mean, it's a lot of good memories when you see Shaquille O'Neal back in, Staples Center. That's a beautiful thing, man. A lot of great memories for me. I mean, this is my era. This is where I grew up watching these two guys. This is what brought in my love of basketball.
That's why it's so weird. Like when he left, seeing him kind of. The tail end of his career, he ended up with Phoenix, and then you go on to Cleveland and Boston. It was kind of like, okay, well,
Though, I mean, he was never, a journey. I mean, you can never tag him a journeyman.
That's true.
I mean, those couple stints, nobody really even remember, except
he was injured for most of them.
Yeah, and call himself the Big Cactus. All that. Nobody even remember that, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really remember his career in Orlando, Miami, and of course, LA. Yeah. That's where he made his staple. I'm glad to see the big fella back home, man. I'm proud. I'm gonna be watching watch with you know, with my eyes wide open, you know, seeing what's going on. But yeah, I mean, you think Shaq can offer any locker room advice as to, you know, somehow to get the Lakers into the playoffs and Dwight to somehow get what I think Shaq should take on the role more of being a mentor to Dwight Howard.
He's been trying. He's been trying to think, you know, Dwight don't, man. You know, he said he made the comment, so, you know, well, Shaq, you didn't like when other older players said, you know, talked about your game, so why you doing it to me? He said he didn't want to hear his mouth. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I don't know, man. To me, young guy coming up, man, trying to earn your stripes, man, trying to do your thing. It's like, these are Hall of Famers, man, trying to give you advice, bro. Like, come on, nah. Don't be disrespectful to him.
Worn the same jerseys as you, literally went through the same thing that you went from Orlando to LA. Why wouldn't you take mentorship from this guy? You know, so I mean, that's just one of it's Dwight Howard, man. I don't know what's wrong. I guess he's our problem now. When we
he guaranteed they're gonna win out. We'll see. See, he won't stop talking. It's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, this night, I mean, it belongs to Shaquille O'Neal. You know,
Diesel.
Big ups to the Big Dub Diesel, man. Good to see you back home in LA. Ken Boyer, Mike Lewis, broadcast from BPR Studios. We'll see you soon.